Hello you fantastic people and welcome back to Borderlands 3. In this video we're going to go over the loot you guys can expect after 100 farms on M10, level 60, True Vault Hunter mode of Anointed X2, Anointed X3 and Anointed X4 as well. These guys are new bosses, well not new bosses but now a respawn in the game. They were originally just in a side mission and then they never respawned, but as of the patch probably like a month ago now, but the spreading of the loot pools, there's like 10-15 bosses that now are respawn, which is great. Makes it way easier to get those dedicated loots that you guys are after. If you want to farm these guys, you're going to have to complete the side mission Malevolent Practice, which is dropped from Hammerlock himself. You'll have to go about halfway through the game. Once essentially you rescue him from the prison, anywhere after that you'll be able to complete that side mission. And once you've completed that, you'll have killed the Anointed X2, X3, X4, as well as the Anointed Alpha, which is another boss in that side mission. And then once you've completed it, handed it in, you'll be able to save, quit, and then farm these guys for multiple legendary dedicateds. But yeah, if you guys have completed that side mission and just don't remember where they spawn because you haven't done it in ages, don't stress, I'll have it on screen for you guys. You'll have to go to Eden 6 and then the Anvil, run about halfway through the map, and then X2 and X3 will spawn together on a lower level, come out of like this little cage tunnel looking sewer thing, I'm not really sure. But they're together downstairs, and then you'll have to run around to the right and then up on the big platform. Kind of looks like a helipad. That is where Anointed X4 spawns. And Anointed X4 is actually the better one because of his dedicated drops. So these guys, being 3 of them, share 4 dedicateds total, but not evenly. It's kind of a weird spread. So Anointed X2 and 3, the ones that are together down the bottom, they have the companion. They can both drop the companion, but X2 can drop the boss execute, the serve boss execute pistol, the TDO pistol from Mayhem 4 and above. Just Anointed X2 drops that one. And then Anointed X4, the one above, doesn't drop either of those two. Only drops the Bear Trooper class mod for Moze, as well as the Sickle Shotgun Assault Rifle combo thing as well, which I assume most people will be interested in because the Boom Sickle variant of that assault rifle, which is kind of a shotgun, is amazing. Would highly recommend if you guys haven't tried it before, particularly if you're on Moze, because of course splash damage does ridiculous amounts. If you're a flak main, because you're on this channel and I play flak a lot, don't worry, Boom Sickle still rocks with flak as well. But yeah, X4 drops the Bear Trooper and the Sickle, and we're going to go over the dedicated drops for those as well. Now this video is a little bit of a weird one because we do have 3 bosses in one spot, so we'll include all of their drops as one and then separately in different places. Hopefully it will make total sense for you though. If you guys want to farm all 3 at the same time, or even if you want to farm just Anointed X4 for the Boom Sickle, I would recommend going past all 3 from your first run and go to the new station that's the closest on the other side. That way you can run back in, farm Anointed X4 first, and then drop down into the X3 and X2 spot. That way you dodge a whole bunch of COV Mayhem 10 Psychos with rocket launches, and it's just crazy spam splash damage. Is kind of ridiculous. I ran a Moze for most of these farms because I was running flak, and it definitely worked, but it was just super annoying getting one-shotted by a bunch of random rocket launcher spams. So I would recommend trying to dodge that as much as possible and go from the other side rather than the closest side to the fast travel station. Hopefully that made sense. Otherwise, just check out the clips on screen. It'll show you the run I did. It was way faster, way easier, and I didn't down anywhere near as much. But yeah, let's get into the stats for you guys. After 100 farms, Mayhem 10, level 60, we got 144 world drops from these guys. Now, of course, they're not main bosses, they're side mission bosses and have just got their respawn abilities. They're not going to drop a ton of world drops, but it actually wasn't too bad of a spot, particularly if you do take out a few of those COV guys that are in your way most of the time. You do get about 1.5 to 2 legendaries world drops per run. That's not including any dedicated drops, by the way. I take out all those numbers for you, so just the world drops, you get 1.5-ish. And then if you want to farm any of the other ones, you're going to get probably 2 to 3. As for the dedicated drops, we'll start with the companion. That one is shared again from X2 and X3, so the drop rate is way higher at 37 drops after 100 runs, which is crazy. The serve boss execute from Mayhem 4 specific only, by the way. You can go Mayhem 4, Mayhem 10, it'll get it, but during a playthrough of Mayhem 0 through to 3, it will not drop for you. That one dropped 16 times after 100 runs. Which is still quite high as well. As for the Bear Trooper class mod for Moze, that one dropped 20 times out of 100 runs, and the Sickle dropped 17 times after 100 runs. Only 2 of those were Boom Sickle variants for myself. Not sure what the deal is with variants, how they usually split those drop rates, but I got either really trolled hardcore with RNG, only getting 2 out of 17. Hopefully it's a little bit better for you guys. But yeah, I wouldn't expect a whole bunch of boomsicles to drop for the sickle farm. If you're just going for boomsicles, I would recommend just farming Anointed X4. It will save you a bunch of time. You'll be able to get those farms down way quicker. As for everything else though, even just the regular sickle drop rate, combine all those together and that is a crazy amount. If you're farming all three, 90% of the time you're going to get a dedicated drop, which is crazy high. If you're going to just farm the Anointed X4 for the Bear Trooper / sickle, he alone has a 37% dedicated drop rate, and the X2 and X3 combined, because they share the companion, it's kind of awkward to count for you, but them together, 53% of the time they're going to drop a dedicated drop, as well as all their world drops on top of that. So yeah, essentially these guys are an amazing dedicated drop farm. They drop crazy drop rates. 90% when you're farming all three, or even just 37% is high, and then 53% is crazy high. So yeah, would highly recommend farming these dudes if you want any of these dedicated drops. World drops, there's better locations, but there's an added extra bonus if you get anything good out of those. Not going to lie to you though, you definitely want to have a strong build if you're going to run this area in Mayhem 10. It's pretty much like doing a takedown run if you run through the anvil. There is so many rocket launches with COV guys in here, so definitely be prepared for that. If you're flak, I just went fade away, ran in real quick, grabbed the loot, and then just got out of there super quick. If you're most, just annihilate everything. It just depends what kind of Vault Hunter you guys are running. But yeah, I'd definitely say come prepared for this area if you're going to farm it. But yeah, that's everything I have for the Anointed X2, X3, and X4 boss farm dedicated drop rates and drop locations as well. Hope you guys did find this video helpful or enjoyable. If you did, don't forget to smash subscribe down below. That'd be awesome. If you want to help me out even more, you can smash like down below. Make a ton of videos like this, dedicated drop-wise. Builds as well. If you're interested in the build that was on screen, that is linked down below as my Mo's build. I just have one general Mo's build. Other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I shall see you guys in the next video and a live stream. Till then, adios.